Welcome to King Sacrifice YouTube chess channel. Today in this video we will look on some traps that can be played on the bishop's opening, which starts with e4, e5, bishop to c4 and bishop to c5. So now white plays c3, black continues with knight to c6, d4, and it's a common mistake that is made by black where black continues with d5, because now white can simply take the d5 pawn, and whenever the knight jumps to a5 attacking the c4 bishop, here white can actually capture the bishop on c5. After the knight captures the bishop, then he'll lose his piece after queen to a4 check. So let's see the another move, that is, if instead of bishop to c5, what happens if black plays knight to f6. So now white continues with the move d3, black continues with bishop to e7, f4, e captures on f4, e5. No good square for the knight, so it returns back to g8, knight to c3, d6, bishop captures on f4, d captures on e5, queen to h5, g6, queen captures on e5, knight to f6, saving the rook, knight to d5, knight b to d7, knight captures on c7 with a check. So if the queen captures the knight, then he will lose his game after some moves. So if king to f8, then after bishop to h6, king to g8, bishop captures on f7, king captures on f7, you will get an instant checkmate after queen to e6. So if instead of d3, let's see what happens if white plays d4 straight away. Now e captures on d4, knight to f3, knight captures on e4, queen captures on d4, knight to d6, castles, knight captures on c4, rook to e1 check. So there is no way the king can move, and there are only two options to block the check, that is with the queen or the bishop. Blocking with the queen doesn't make sense, so bishop to e7. Now queen captures on g7, rook to f8, bishop to h6, and now no matter what black plays, white can capture the rook on f8, knowing that the bishop cannot capture it because of the rook to e1. So here, instead of capturing the c4 bishop, black plays knight to c6. Now rook to e1 check again, and now black blocks the check with his knight. After then, white plays bishop to b3, and black plays the move f6, avoiding the knight from jumping on the e5 or the g5 square. So now queen to d5, g5, bishop to f4, and it would be a mistake from black to capture the bishop, because now queen to h5 check, knight to f7, and you can take with a queen or a bishop. I think taking with the bishop is the more coolest one. So now let's see, after knight to f6, white plays d3, and instead of bishop to e7, what happens if black plays the move c6? So now queen to e2, bishop to e7, knight to f3, castles, and capturing on the e5 pawn would be a mistake because of queen to a5 double attack. So the another move is, if instead of queen to e2, white plays the move knight to f3. So now d5, bishop to b3, d captures on e4, knight to g5, bishop to c5, knight captures on f7 giving a fork, queen to b6, knight captures on h8, white becomes greedy, so black captures on f2 giving a check. Now king to f1, bishop to g4, queen to d2, e3, and if the queen moves to the only square, that is c3, then he will get checkmated after e2. And so with this, we have came to an end of our video. Let me know if you enjoyed the video by clicking the like and the subscribe button below the video. and don't forget to press the bell icon to get an instant notification of our latest uploads. So thank you for watching and see you on the next video.